Alright, so for the next old school RuneScape money making guide, we're doing another free to play one this time. So we're going to be telegrabbing nature runes in Deep Wilderness. Now, of course, going to the wilderness, this is going to be quite a risky one, because there could be PKers. Now, I'm currently playing during an off-peak time, so hopefully there's not as many people. I would highly recommend you also do it off-peak hours so that there aren't as many players. But let's jump into this. Before we get any further into the video, don't forget to like this video, please, because it really helps with that YouTube algorithm. It helps people to find my videos. Don't forget to comment down below as well. Comments help with the algorithm, and it also helps me to understand what you guys want to see. Don't forget to subscribe, because we're really trying to grow. We're hoping to get to the first 1,000 subs by the end of this year. Don't forget to turn on those notifications as well, because you'll get notified of all of my uploads and my live streams when I go live. And don't forget to join me on my socials. Those are all linked down below, but let's get back into the video. Now, of course, because we're going to the Deep Wilderness to do this, I highly recommend that if you can wear it, please wear the highest level range gear you can. Range gear is the best for magic defense, and a lot of PKers use magic, so we're hopefully going to be defending against that. This is my gear setup, so I'm just running a really cheap free-to-play gear setup, just in case I have to attack someone. Also, the inventory we're going to be using, so we're going to take 8 swordfish just for healing. You can use what food you want, but preferably the ones that heal the most for you would be better. We're also going to take 1 fire rune, 101 lore runes, and 103 air runes. And you may be wondering why there is such a random number here. The reason why is because the 1 fire rune, the 1 extra lore rune, and the 3 extra air runes are just enough for us to cast Varrock Teleport. So when we get down to level 20 Wilderness, we can then teleport back, as opposed to having to run all the way back. You're also going to need to be level 33 Magic in order to cast Telekinetic Grab, which costs 1 lore rune and 3 air runes. So say for example, right, you want to know how this makes money. So using Rune Light, I can open up the side panel. You can't see it, obviously. But say for example, if I type in Nature, it'll come up with Nature Runes. They're 111 GP each. Lore runes are 124, so you may think you lose money, and air runes, I believe, are just 1 GP each, right? 5 GP each, so technically you should lose money. However, there are multiple nature runes in these stacks, meaning I think it's a stack of 2 or 3, so you're already making profit on it. Now, because of the stack of 2, and you only have to cast Telekinetic Grab once to grab 1 stack, you make money on it. But let's get into this. Another thing I'd also recommend actually is having protection prayers. My prayer points are actually currently quite low, so we'll fill them up on the way. But I highly recommend having at least some protection prayers. It might allow you to live long enough to be able to get back. So now we've gone through that, and of course, obviously keep in mind, don't take anything with you you are not afraid to lose. Because, you know, you can easily get murked in Deep Wilderness. Because this is very Deep Wilderness, especially for free-to-play. Like, this is incredibly Deep Wilderness. So we're going to go this way from Varrock's GE. The reason I'm going this way is because I need to refill my prayer. I forgot to do it before I started recording, and there's a prayer altar right here, so let's just refill prayer. There we go. Okay, prayer points restored. So I'm actually going to stop running here because I need to conserve run energy. Now, for those who don't know how run energy works in this game, the more weight you're carrying, the more run energy you use when you're running. Unfortunately, to be perfectly safe whilst doing this, you kind of need to take some kind of gear with you, because what's the point in trying a moneymaker if you can't make profit on it? Now, if you have to buy the gear beforehand, you're obviously going to make a bit less profit because you need to buy the gear, but at this point, I'd still highly recommend it, especially if you're a lower player. Like, for me, I'm combat level 90, so it really doesn't matter for me too much. I should be able to defend against most people, because a lot of free-to-play players aren't this high level anyway, and if they are, they're only free-to-play because they don't have mems anymore. Like, my membership ran out 2 days ago. I'm planning on putting it back on in a few days, but I wanted to take a couple days break from the game, like, playing it as much as I was, because I went from level 45 mining to 72 in, like, 3 days. I was mining a lot. So, we're going to go up this way. Now, where we're going on the map is all the way up here. Right here. To this little this little island that's covered by lava, because there are 2 nature rune spawns, one about here, one about here. Now, there are higher level enemies here, so I do obviously recommend taking some kind of armor. Some kind of armor will definitely help you. But I'm on a low population world right now. In fact, there's only... Where am I? 57 people, including myself, on this world. So with any luck, I won't come across anyone too scary. I'm hoping. The problem, though, with being at such high-level wilderness is a really broad range of levels can attack you, as you will see here when we get further and further, because we've got to go to, like, level 40 wilderness, which is pretty far. Right, let's turn run on back on so we can actually run a bit. Now that we're actually making progress. The good news is, like I said, because I'm playing at off-peak hours, there's every chance that people just won't be here. Which would be preferable, because I don't want to have to deal with other players right now. Not when I'm recording. I don't mind so much when I'm casually playing, but... The thing is, I'm not much of a PKer. I'm a PVMer. Like, I enjoy PVM and skilling in this game. I don't enjoy PvP. So, unfortunately, one kind of content on this you will never see from me is PvP. Because I just don't do PvP. Like, I'm not a big fan of it. I'm not a fan of any furious, intense clicking. Which I know PvP has a lot of that, so... what enemies are we coming across? Just Black Knights, that's fine. Black Knights are okay, we don't need to worry about those. Right, turn run energy back off so we can use a little bit more when we get there. But we are very deep wilderness. We're almost there, though. We are very deep wilderness. Wait a minute. Yeah, there's the right spot, yeah. So these red... Oh, you can't see the minimap because it's covered by my camera. But over here, there is 2 stacks of nature runes. Go away. No one likes you. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Stop chasing me. Seriously, dude? You're gonna... Okay, fine. We'll attack the stupid demon. Get out of here. Leave me alone. This can happen, unfortunately. There are greater demons here and lesser demons here, so be mindful. Leave me alone. That's it. That's it, Bowman. Take him out. Do it. Do it. Shoot him. There we go. Alright, so now the demons left us alone. Now the demons decided to just leave. As you can see, there is a stack of 4 nature runes here and a stack of 3 here. So that's a total of 7. And you only have to cast Telekinetic Grab twice, cast the spell, hit the rune, and voila! We just caught some nature runes and we get a little bit of magic XP. Now that we're actually here, that demon will leave us alone because we can stand here and telegrab from here. So we don't have to worry about the demon coming back. Now the respawn timer for these runes is 1 minute and 45 seconds. So I would highly recommend hopping between different worlds and picking them up that way. Because if you do it this way, at least then you can hop worlds and pick up more as opposed to just waiting around. Although you might want to quickly remember that the more you world hop, the more chance you have of running into a PKer. Because obviously world hopping means you could hop into a world with more people, and hopping into a world with more people could mean a PKer. So obviously be mindful of that. And like I said before, don't bring anything into the wilderness you aren't scared to lose. Because if you obviously are scared of losing your gear, don't come here and do this. Whilst this is a really, really solid moneymaker, it's a very risky one as well. So we'll just cast Telekinetic Grab. Oh, I misclicked. Nice. Cast Telekinetic Grab, grab the runes. So with a stack of 4 and a stack of 3, and you only have to cast Telekinetic Grab twice, you aren't losing any money. Like, at all. In fact, you're actually gaining quite a bit of profit because of it. Because nature runes are always so sought after because of high alchemy, it's ridiculous how many people actually buy nature runes. But let me know what you think of this money-making guide in the comments down below. Let me know of any other kind of moneymakers you want to see, whether you want to see bossing ones, skilling ones, just general combat ones, or no skill ones. Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like this video, please, because it really does help with the algorithm. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on notifications, and join me on my socials. Those are all linked down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.